Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to provide a conclusion to my set of overview videos where I will provide a recap of all my 20 topics from my civic engagement curriculum. I want to start by saying thank you for watching all of my overview videos. You have learned what it takes to be civically engaged in our society. You are now equipped with the skills and knowledge to make positive changes in society. Let's go through a recap of what we discussed throughout this video set. The first section focused on the foundations of civic engagement. To be civically engaged, we needed to know the definition of civic engagement and its importance for achieving positive change in society. This section covered the first topic. The first topic gave an overview of civic engagement. Civic engagement is where individuals actively participate in their communities to achieve positive change, promote inclusivity in our society, and strengthen democracy through actions like volunteering, voting, staying informed on important issues, and collaborating with people to address community needs. Civic engagement is driven by personal passions and interests, and it is essential for ensuring there is accurate representation in our institutions, fostering trust between the citizens and our institutions, and empowering people to use their voice and power to influence decisions and policies. The second section focused on institutions and systems of government. To know how our society functions, we need to understand how our institutions and systems of government work, so we know how to navigate them. The reason we are able to be civically engaged is because of the laws and structures that are put in place to operate our society and lay out what citizens can do. It is also up to us to make sure we have hope in our political system so we can maintain and improve it in the future. This section covered the second, third, and fourth topics. The second topic focused on democracy. Democracy is a system where citizens actively participate in shaping society, and its strength relies on inclusive engagement, legitimacy, and trust. A democracy is sustained not just through elections, but through everyday actions that build a sense of community, uphold shared values, and foster hope for the future. When we study democracies, we need to distinguish between a direct and representative democracy, the importance of authority and legitimacy, the role of respectful disagreement, and the need to address challenges by staying civically involved. The third topic focused on constitutions. A constitution is the foundational framework of a country's government and legal system, designed to organize power structures, protect civil rights, promote justice, and reflect shared values. A constitution remains effective only when it is actively upheld, adapted, and trusted by the people. A constitution's strength is strong when there is an engaged and empowered citizenry committed to fairness, accountability, and inclusion. The fourth topic talked about the structure of the United States government. The United States government's power and system is shared between the federal, state, and local levels. Each of them have distinct responsibilities and structures. The federal government handles national issues through three separate branches: legislative, executive, and judicial, while state and local governments focus on regional and community needs. Together, these levels of government work to serve the public with systems to hold the government accountable and opportunities for citizens to participate and influence policies. The third section focused on civic identities. To understand our place in society and the kind of contributions we want to make, we need to understand the type of civic personality we want to have and possess the values and responsibilities of citizenship. This is important for setting our standards and determining the characteristics we want to present to the public as we prepare to make positive changes in society. This section covered the fifth and sixth topics. The fifth topic talked about civic personalities. Understanding your civic personality, such as a leader, giver, connector, or creator, helps you find your role and place in society. This is important for authentically contributing to your community and keeping our democracy healthy. Leader inspires and mobilizes others towards a common goal. They are confident, action-driven, and focused on advocating for change and leading movements. Giver, compassionate, and generous. They provide direct support to people in need through volunteering, donating, or public service. Connector builds bridges between people and resources. They are empathetic and community focused, which helps others feel seen and included. Creator expresses a civic passion through art, storytelling, or communication. They raise awareness, educate others, and inspire change through creative expression. Each personality brings unique strengths and roles, which shows that everyone has a valuable part to play in civic life. The sixth topic talked about the values and responsibilities of citizenship. Citizenship involves both values and responsibilities that strengthen democracy and foster a sense of belonging. They are staying informed about important issues happening in society, getting involved in the community, promoting civility, avoiding violence, compromising by ensuring everyone gets a fair outcome in something, showing empathy, protecting the environment, and expressing bold ideas. These are important for individuals to have so they can help create inclusive, informed, and empowered communities where everyone plays a part in shaping society. The fourth section focused on information literacy. To understand the information we receive, we need to understand the way it gets created and disseminated and its accuracy. This is important for making sure we are sharing good and correct information with people. We do not get misled by false information, and we increase informed voter participation. This section covered the seventh, eighth, and ninth topics. The seventh topic talked about navigating the media landscape. Media is a powerful tool that shapes how we understand the world. Media literacy is essential for being an informed and engaged citizen because we know how to access, analyze, evaluate, create, and act on media. Understanding the purpose, focus, and representation in media helps people recognize bias, avoid false information, and use media responsibly to inspire change and hold leaders accountable. The eighth topic talked about the problems with disinformation and misinformation. Disinformation and misinformation have been used throughout history to manipulate public opinion, spread harmful stereotypes, divide communities, and suppress democratic participation. These falsehoods are difficult to correct due to their emotional appeal, the social media algorithms spreading drama and controversies, a lack of social media fact-checking systems, echo chambers, and a lack of media literacy. People have an interrupted cadence when they believe false information because they have never heard it before, and without the ability to fact check the information in their mind, they go along with it. However, with resolved cadence, people can tune out the false information because they already know it is not true. Combating false information requires critical thinking, sharing trusted information sources, having informative community education resources and events, and having a collective responsibility to share accurate information and protect democratic values. The ninth topic talked about navigating the digital landscape. In our current online world where anyone can share information without going through a fact-checking system first, it is essential for individuals to verify what they see. Fact-checking involves evaluating sources, analyzing evidence, and reading laterally to get the full picture of a claim's accuracy. The key strategies to this include identifying the source's authority and perspective, recognizing unreliable or irrelevant evidence, and practicing click restraint when searching for information online. These skills help prevent the spread of false information and promote responsible and informed digital use. The fifth section focused on speaking and dialogue. To raise awareness about societal issues and build connections with each other, we need to properly communicate with each other by using our public speaking skills to convey our arguments, building our networks and relationships, and handling any conflicts and disagreements to prevent them from ending our relationships with people. This section covered the 10th, 11th, and 12th topics. The 10th topic talked about building arguments through public speaking. Public speaking involves understanding your audience, crafting a compelling message, and delivering it confidently. To engage with the listeners, adapt your tone and language to suit their interests, use strong hooks to grab their attention, and maintain eye contact with them to have a connection with them. Structure your speech clearly with 3 main points, which is the rule of 3, balance emotion with logic, and support your arguments with reliable evidence. Practice your delivery and end with a memorable conclusion, such as a powerful quote or call to action to leave a lasting impact. The 11th topic talked about networks and relationships. Relationships and networks are essential for personal and professional growth. Relationships are built on shared interests, experiences, and mutual support. Networks help expand opportunities by connecting with other people. Effective networking involves having a positive mindset, clear communication, and consistently following up with people. The 12th topic talked about conflicts and disagreements. Building productive disagreement skills is crucial for healthy relationships and effective communication. By addressing conflicts with curiosity, respect, and emotional intelligence, we can resolve issues early, build trust on why we disagree on something, and foster collaboration when we can better understand how to work with each other. Productive disagreements lead to personal growth, improved empathy, and better communication. It is important to approach disagreements with humility, set respectful boundaries, manage our emotions, and be mindful of cultural differences. The goal of disagreements is not to win an argument, but to connect, understand, and grow together. The sixth section focused on mobilization. To mobilize people and address societal issues together, we need to know how to work together as teams on projects, effectively advocate for causes and initiatives we care about, build a grassroots organization, execute action plans through grassroots campaigning, and rally people together when someone runs for public office. This is important for understanding how to collaborate with people since civic engagement is not an individual effort and requires teamwork. This section covered the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th topics. The 13th topic talked about using project management skills to collaborate with people. Project management is the process of leading an effort to create a unique product or outcome. It involves setting goals, managing tasks, building a team, and staying within a budget while fostering collaboration and maintaining clear communication between your team and other stakeholders. Successful project management requires effective leadership, clear expectations, and a positive mindset. A good project manager anticipates challenges, builds resilience, and ensures there is a clear focus throughout the project. Projects succeed when they meet goals, use resources efficiently, and boost team morale, while they fail due to issues like unclear roles, poor planning, or lack of support. Conducting a successful project involves careful planning, engaging with stakeholders, assessing and managing the risks, and consistently communicating with people. The 14th topic talked about effective advocacy. Advocacy is where you work to persuade decision makers to support your ideas for change. Anyone can advocate, regardless of their title or role, by effectively communicating their ideas, building relationships with community leaders and decision makers, and remaining persistent despite certain challenges. Successful advocacy involves clear communication, credibility, and mobilizing public support. It requires skills like relationship building, strategic messaging, and persuasion. You must understand who the decision makers are, prepare for your meetings with them, and follow up with them to hold them accountable with any agreements they made to you. Advocacy is strengthened by a strong personal brand, a supportive network, and the ability to adapt to changing circumstances. Building connections and creating strategic alliances is key to gaining the support needed for advocacy efforts. The 15th topic talked about grassroots organizing. Grassroots organizing empowers everyday people to work together for long-term social change through collective action, democratic decision-making, and community-driven leadership. Organizing can focus on geography, issues, identity, or workplaces, and it can take community development or social action approaches. Effective grassroots organizing involves clear goals, inclusive participation, strategic planning, and strong communication. Organizers build trust, inspire leadership, and mobilize support by understanding community dynamics and forming alliances. Setting up a grassroots organization includes defining its purpose, forming a committed team, recruiting members, and engaging with the public to drive meaningful change. The 16th topic talked about grassroots campaigning. Grassroots organizations should choose issues that align with their mission, unite members, and are achievable with available resources. Effective campaigning strategies involve setting clear goals, researching solutions, targeting decision makers, and using strategic leverage. Campaign execution requires well-chosen and adaptable tactics, preparing to deal with any opposition, bringing people along with the action plan, and reflecting on what went well and needs improvement. To stay strong, organizations must diversify their membership, have leadership development activities, ensure members are satisfied with the organization, and run effective meetings that set clear action goals and tasks. The 17th topic talked about running for public office. Running for public office means knowing the reasons and motivations a political candidate wants to do so, understanding the demands of campaigning, researching the descriptions and workload of the public office the candidate is seeking to get elected to, researching the issues happening in their community, and building a strong brand for themselves. A campaign's success depends on assembling an effective team, fundraising, engaging with voters through canvassing, digital platforms, and traditional media, and maintaining professionalism and clear communication. Win or lose, the political candidates should end their campaign professionally and focus on leaving a positive and lasting impact on the community and civic life. The 7th section focuses on self-care and self-worth. To feel empowered to be civically engaged, we need to believe we are capable of achieving our goals. This means handling imposter syndrome, taking control of our time, and effectively using our political power. This is so we can put our health first and believe we are worthy individuals. This section covered the 18th, 19th, and 20th topics. The 18th topic talked about handling imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is a persistent feeling of self-doubt and inadequacy despite being capable. This feeling is often rooted in negative core beliefs formed early in life. It can cause emotional, mental, and physical distress and lead to self-sabotage, social isolation, and missed opportunities. Imposter syndrome can come from perfectionism, shame, comparison, especially through social media, and unrealistic expectations. Overcoming imposter syndrome involves reframing your beliefs, setting realistic goals on what you can achieve, stepping outside your comfort zone, reconnecting with your passions by doing things you enjoy, asking for help if you are struggling with something, practicing self-compassion by thinking highly of yourself, and protecting your mental health, especially online. The 19th topic talked about time management. Time management is essential for productivity because it helps you complete tasks effectively, avoid distractions, and prevent burnout. Poor habits like procrastination, perfectionism, and lack of boundaries waste time and energy. Effective time management involves prioritizing tasks based on urgency and importance, using tools like calendars and to-do lists, setting boundaries, building daily routines, and improving your focus. Making thoughtful choices about how you spend your time leads to better work-life balance, less stress, and more meaningful progress. The 20th topic gave a call to action to use your political power. Political power is not just for elected officials, but for everyone. Despite systemic barriers like inequality and voter suppression, everyday people can shape society and influence policies through action, storytelling, and organizing. Power grows when it is used, shared, and reimagined. To effectively use your political power, understand the power structure to see how decisions are made, challenge unfair systems, uplift other people to believe in their power, and present bold and inclusive visions for change. You do not need wealth or status to have power. You just need to believe in your ability to create impact and take action on something meaningful. Those are all the sections and topics from my civic engagement curriculum. All the information in this curriculum shows that civic engagement does not just focus on one aspect of politics. It involves multiple aspects to help you understand what it takes to be civically involved in your community. This is also important in giving you a deep understanding of the work we need to do together to encourage people to use their voice in society and provide guidance on navigating it. The more we help and motivate each other, the more we can increase our faith in our communities. This is critical for maintaining and strengthening our democracy, which is the most accessible political system for allowing us to have civic engagement. Thank you so much for watching my set of overview videos and giving your support to my YouTube channel. You have officially become the Changemaker. You are ready to use your unique characteristics to go out there and make positive changes in our society. You are ready to stand up and stand out. Now, this is not the end of my YouTube channel. I will be creating and uploading more video sets that go in depth with different components of my topics and expand on what we talked about in these overview videos. As I told you when I first created my YouTube channel, I'm here to give you guidance and empower you to be civically engaged, as well as help you make sense of how to navigate our political environment. Please stay tuned by subscribing to my YouTube channel and turning on the post notifications. I have placed my overview videos in a playlist on my channel so you can easily rewatch those videos. I will do the same with future video sets. I have also placed my videos in playlists that are labeled with the topics they cover, so any future videos will be placed in those playlists to help categorize my topics just in case you are interested in learning a specific thing about civic engagement. With all that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate your support. Remember, you are powerful, you are capable, and you are the changemaker our society needs. I will see you soon.